Hello and good morning, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to this edition of Fever presents Coffee and BS. So, I was, one of my guests is apparently late. He's probably brewing coffee, just trying to wake up because he's in a different time zone. So, I'll start it off here by saying good morning and good afternoon and good evening to wherever you are in this big blue marble we call Earth. I see the Time Prophet was in here yesterday morning, 24 hours ago, proclaiming that, am I here first? Well, yes, you were, but you're not here right now. So get in here, dude. What's going on? Get in the chat. So originally my original intention of this particular stream before a Friday 12 noon was to talk about some pop culture stuff and, things like that I haven't talked about in a while, but I figured it'd probably be a good time to start doing that stuff. And so hang on a second. We've got Abby Sunland coming in. Hopefully he's caffeinated. Good morning, Abby.
I don't think that we actually landed on the moon because we cannot keep an internet signal from a router to a computer that's less than 10 feet away. So that whole landing on the moon bullshit, I think it is bullshit.
Don't say that in front of Buzz Aldrin. You'll get smacked.
I love Buzz, though. He's a good guy.
Yes, he is. So, hey, we got B-Dog in the chat. Hello, Fuzzball. Hello, B-Dog. Welcome. So originally I was intending on this particular day's stream to be about, pop culture stuff, talk a little bit about, some Marvel stuff and whatnot and so forth, just kind of kick it around in a leisurely fashion on subjects I haven't talked about in a while on this show, in this time slot. But as the events of Friday afternoon unfolded, it became very clear that this is something I needed to talk about because it affected my wife's business. So we are going to talk a little bit about that. I do have 2 slides and whatnot and so forth. And this basically, Abby, this is basically almost the same conversation we had last night. Except yes. I'm going to try to keep it a little bit abridged. And
you don't want to go off on a rant? What the hell?
No.
Come on.
He finally made it. The Time Prophet.
We all saved. The Time Prophet is here.
Oh, we all saved Time Prophet here. Good afternoon, Time Prophet. Hope you're doing well. Wait, where's all the parkours? They're sleeping.
Yes.
They're recovering from last night. This is Sunday morning. It was a Saturday night.
Only us part 2 parkours have no lives.
Yes, that's right. We're boring.
We're very bland.
We're very bland. So anyway, I'm going to start it off here. I got a couple slides real quick, and I'll read them out because I have a little bitty fine print because I had to squish it down to fit it all in the frame because I don't know. PowerPoint gets a little retarded. So anyway, I had to color code
really?
it. And yes, yeah, PowerPoint. Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta love it.
No
PowerPoint.
A Microsoft program having issues? No, dude.
Microsoft hasn't been good. Microsoft hasn't been shit since '95. So it's like, fuck.
And if you can't sense my sarcasm,
yes,
get off the show.
Wait a minute. Okay, you should use Photoshop instead of Paint. LOL. Yeah, it's not Paint. It's PowerPoint by Microsoft is what I use for a slideshow. But no, I don't use Photoshop. This background here, as you see, which is also the thumbnail, I actually did that on Photopea, which is a semi-clone of Photoshop.
You peed on a photo?
Yes, I did. Photopea is a free download, and it's web-based photo editing software. And you just have to put up with the ads popping up on the right-hand side. But I ignore those. Um, it's not completely open source. It just has ads. So, but the other one, it's another photo. I don't mean to get sidetracked here, but there's another photo editing software that is completely open source, and it's GIMP. And GIMP is a pain in the ass, in my opinion, because
I can walk very well. I'm not a GIMP. What do you mean?
Yeah, well, yeah, just don't use GIMP. I mean, unless you're used to it, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I got that going for me. I had a photo pee on my hands once that had water. Yes, you best have washed your hands. All that ink peeing on you. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about. We're going to start out talking about the concept called multi-level marketing, and also the contrasting form that's the evil one, a pyramid scheme. And they're structured almost identical in the scheme of things in a pyramid, but MLM is legal and the scheme is not. But we'll go over that briefly, and then I can get on with my story. I won't see GIMP as I can get the black leather suit on. I can't get the. Oh, that's right. That's right. There's some dude running around over there in England, or there used to be, the GIMP, and he is a black leather skin tight GIMP suit, and he'd jump out at people, and I don't know. He got a little famous, but I don't know. There's a bunch of people running around over there, beating up people and whatnot and so forth. He may have been extincted. Yeah.
Oh, did you hear the new one this morning?
Oh, what's the new one?
Out of the great state of California. That bastion of liberty, and
yeah. Home of the crackheads.
Home of the parkours.
Yes. All right. Inform us.
Well, there's a refinery fire up north near Martinez, California, and now they're evacuating people from around the refinery. Gee,
oh boy.
I wonder what caused that.
I can only imagine.
Climate change.
Oh yeah, climate change and some pyromaniac. Yeah, refinery.
Yeah. So expect everybody's.
California has 5 gasoline refineries in the state, and at any one time, only 2 of them are open.
Yeah.
And working. The other 3 are always down for maintenance or some environmental bullshit. California has never been ahead of the game. They've always been reactionary by using climate change as an excuse. Yes. So
they need to catch this guy, climate change. He's going around causing problems.
He's burning down shit all the time. Hang on a second.
Well, the thing is, expect to.
Okay, it was just arrested in Manchester for burning crap. Oh, is that the GIMP? Really?
Yay!
Shit. Give the guy a medal. And man, okay, yeah. It took 10 police officers to take him. Really? Holy shit! What are all the police? The officers like women? 5'7", 5'2".
It was
that guy in that
detail
suit
team at Butler.
Yeah, no shit. That guy. The pictures I saw, that guy in the video I saw, that guy. He wasn't that big. I mean, he was maybe 6 foot, but he wasn't. He was a thin dude. He wasn't very bulky. So
bulky.
It was set on fire by some believer. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the climate change assholes.
Now my gas prices are going to go up through the roof.
Oh, that's why they're doing it. That's why they're doing it. They're going to say, "Oh, Trump! Oh, Trump bad. Iron Man bad.
This is Trump's fault.
Bring down the fucking
Orange man bad.
Orange man bad. Yeah, fuck it. Cry harder, assholes.
Try harder.
Burn your fucking state down. Have you moved out of there yet?
In my mind, I have.
You need to get Scotty to transport your ass out of there. You and your minion.
Yeah, we have to figure out a plan because we have too much shite.
Get that plan together. I love it when a plan comes together.
Too much shite. I'm the only one trying to get it out.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so let's continue on here with the point of this thing so we don't get people bored.
Too late.
Too late. Yeah. So here I'm going to pull up this slider thingy here, so everybody can see what we're talking about, and I'm going to read it to everybody here.
God damn, I got to put on a magnifying glass to read this.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's why I'm going to read it because for the visually impaired. Okay, calm down. Here we go.
I have progressives, but I don't have magnifiers, dude. What the hell?
Well, you better get some granny glasses. I mean, what the hell?
You son of a...
Okay, so here we go. Let me adjust this microphone. Here we go. Okay, so an MLM business structure. A multi-level marketing is a business model that combines direct sales with hierarchical structure for distributionship and compensation. So there's several different points here. Okay, let me move this microphone around here.
You having a problem?
Yes, technical difficulties because the act showed up. So first off, we have an independent distributor. So what an independent distributor is, these are the individuals who sell the company's products, makeup, housewares, all that good stuff, right? Everything in between. And they recruit others to join the network. They are not employees of the company, but operate an independent business as an independent business owner. Correct. That's what my wife does. She is an independent business owner, but she was only representing and selling for one company. This company is a manufacturer and distributor of its own makeup and beauty line. Yes, I see that. So let's go here. Compensation structure. So the compensation structure between the ladder structure is almost identical to the pyramid with a major exception here. Distributors are compensated for their own sales and for the sales made by the people that they recruit or underneath them, creating a multi-tiered reimbursement structure. This structure rewards distributors for recruiting new members into their downline. Yeah, exactly. That's how you make more consistent money, is that once you get on board and you're selling the product and you've got a lot of loyal customers, and then you start basically asking, hey, if you're interested in finding out more about starting your own business, blah, blah, blah. And, you can then recruit this person. They sign up, they get a business kit, and then they start out and, you get 3, 4, 5, a dozen people underneath you. Then those people will start asking their friends or family members or acquaintances or colleagues at work if they would like to do, because they're, and it's extra money on the side. It's easy because it's a home-based business. It's very easy. We'll get more into that in just a second. So the downline structure, each distributor or representative, I guess you want to call it, the business owner, has a downline consisting of the people they recruit and those recruited by their recruits. That's where your pyramid starts. That's how it starts. This creates a pyramid-like structure with the original distributor at the top. Correct. Obviously, the one on the top is going to fare better, but it also depends on what everybody on the downline end, how their performance is, which dictates how well the person on top, does. But everybody has to sell their own shit anyway.
This is a children's show. You're talking about people being on top.
Yeah, well, so the product focus. An MLM companies typically market a variety of products, including health supplements, cosmetics, and household items. Distributors earn commission based on the sales of those products. Yes. Okay. A traditional MLM MLM company. Now, here's some examples of an MLM company. I'm just using these companies as example because everybody knows who the fuck they are. There is Amway. Okay. Yeah. Amway is an MLM company. If they're even in existence still. There's Mary Kay. All the women out there know who the hell Mary Kay is, and you might have spotted a Mary Kay pink Cadillac driving around some frickin' place on the freeway. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're an MLM. Tupperware is an MLM, even though that they do have product in Target, but they're exclusive to Target. It's only in Targets, and they have specific lines that are exclusive to Target, and they don't affect the MLM lines of product. But those are just example of what an MLM is. Okay, recruitment focus. The emphasis on recruitment can create an environment where distributors focus more on recruiting new members than selling actual product. This can lead to high attrition rates among participants. Now, we'll get into this in just a moment, but I'll go back to that, and I'll tell you how they actually motivated people with the company that my wife is involved with. So an MLM companies are often compared to pyramid schemes, but they are legal and legitimate if they adhere to the 70% rule, meaning that at least 70% of all goods sold must be purchased by non-distributors, meaning your customers. This ensures that the majority of sales are to retail customers rather than within the distributor network itself. Exactly. A lot of these people that are skirt the line, and I'm not going to name those companies, but I'm well aware of one of them off the bat,
Walmart.
that would push you to buy a bunch of shit to have in your inventory. Okay. The thing is that all the shit that you buy, the upline gets a kick on. Okay. Just so you know. Like I said, I want to. Yes, move already. Yes, move already. He's talking to you.
I know.
Damn, Wookie. Use the default PowerPoint colors. LOL. Yeah, no kidding, right? Wookie, glad you don't work for a magazine. You know, red on blue looks awful.
It does.
I pulled this out of my ass yesterday, so leave me alone.
Call a white background, damn it.
In fact, it is about unreadable. Why do you think I'm reading it? You get 1 point for the yellow on blue, though. Maybe I should have used a scarlet color. I wonder why the organizations Just Stop Tupperware do not sit in the streets like Just Stop. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit. Okay, continuing on. So now I'm going to read this about pyramid scheme. Here are some warning signs of a pyramid scheme. Promoters make extravagant promises about your earnings potential. Stop. These promises are false. Exactly, because I have been in retail pretty much all my working life, whether it was in a genre specific, like the golf industry. I was in the golf industry for a number of years, in both as a golf pro, and part of being a golf pro, obviously you did merchandising. You sold shirts and balls and bags and all kinds of different stuff, okay, in your golf shops. So I was privy to that as a buyer and a seller of that. Then on the other end of that, in the same industry, I was part of a wholesale distributorship and also a manufacturer. What you got?
Hang on. I'll be back.
Okay. So let me get caught up here on something here. Let's see what the heck he's putting on all kind of. Yeah. Wookie, just realized you laugh like Burt Reynolds. Is he your hero? Yeah. I like a lot of his movies. They were good. No question about that. I love the outtakes that they did with him and Dom DeLuise on the Cannonball Run movies. Pure gold. The gold industry is balls. Yeah, the gold industry is balls. The golf industry, yes. The golf industry. Yeah, I was in the golf industry from basically 1988 up until 1999. And then in 99, I got completely out of the golf business and went straight into retail with a company a lot of people might remember, Toys R Us. I became a front end manager and freight manager with that company for a number of years at several different locations. So yeah. So let's go back here real quick. So promoters make extravagant promises about your earnings potential. Stop. These are promises. These promises fall. Yes, exactly.
Right.
It's just like anything else that's kind of shady. They're going to try to fill you up with a lot of flowery shit. It's all phony. It's false. Okay. And you want to make sure you know the products that you're looking at. And a lot of times they don't want you to do any kind of research. They just want you to sign up and give them some money. Okay. Promoters emphasizing recruiting new distributors for your sales network as a real way to make money. I have heard that to my face. Okay. In the past, these fly-by-night supplement type companies, this was back, holy shit. This was like over 25 years ago. So these fly-by-night companies, you get involved with somebody, or you know somebody, and they get roped into it. Then they try to rope you into it, and it's like, holy shit, this is like scary. So in those situations, you want to walk away. In a legitimate MLM program, you should be able to make money just by selling the product. Yes, exactly. You sell the product first, be comfortable with the product, know the product, and hopefully you will become a consumer of the product. And if it's right for you, you'll actually enjoy it and you'll believe in it. And the best part about MLMs, if you use the product and you actually believe in the product because it does what it says, it's not a hard sell. Okay. So just remember that. Promoters play on your emotions or use high pressure sales tactics, maybe saying you'll lose the opportunity if you don't act now, discouraging you from taking time to study the company. Yes, exactly. They want you to rush into making a decision at that time because you'll miss that opportunity. You'll miss this golden opportunity. Oh man, the window is going to close. Blah blah blah. I've heard it all. Okay, It's all bullshit. Run the fuck away. Tell them to fuck off and go away. So yeah, and then of course leave by the nearest exit. Any company that tries to pressure you to join is one to avoid. Absolutely. Last portion is distributors buy more products than they want to use or can resell just to stay active in the company or to qualify for bonuses or other rewards. If you see this happening, keep your money. Yes, exactly. There are companies out there that, like I said earlier, they want you to buy a whole bunch of shit. Okay. You don't get any credit for that unless you sell it. And if you don't know what the product is, okay, you don't know the ins and outs of that particular product, it's going to be a hard sell for you anyway. And then you end up getting stuck with that shit, but you have to buy it. And guess who gets the money? The guy that's above you that recruited you and roped your ass into the bullshit. Okay. So you want to stay away from that type of bullshit. Now, we're going to get into, I'm going to take this off so that your eyes don't get hurt. I can see now. So, all right. What's he got going on here? Golden. Is MLM good for your skin? No. The pyramid scheme is not very pharaoh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Here's the best example of a pyramid scheme was the Bernie Madoff scandal. Bernie Madoff, an American investment banker, decided swindling people, getting these people on board by using, Ponzi scheme. Much like, I don't know, American Social Security.
Yeah, you think?
So basically, making false promises to investors, and then using some funds from people on the very bottom to start paying people in the upper legs, just to keep the appearance of it being a legitimate situation, and then emphasizing, hey, get more people on board as you go down the legs to form a wider pyramid. And
wait till that Social Security system finally fails, and you're going to see a true civil war.
I am blind. Yes. Are you blind? Your eyes are glowing. You shouldn't be blind. Anyway, okay. So let's talk a little bit about what happened. So want to try to get this done because I don't want to be over an hour on this show. So Friday
That'll be
afternoon,
the day.
Yeah, no shit. Friday afternoon, the company that my wife was selling for, okay, as an independent business owner, okay, because she paid for the product, she paid sales tax on the product. Obviously, she paid at a discount rate. Now, on Friday afternoon, this last Friday, they have, I think on January 31st of every year, they have what's called a company town hall meeting. Basically, it's a state of the union for the company to tell people how the company's doing, new product lines that are coming out, future business ventures, things like that for expansion of the business, okay, of the company. This company was started approximately 8 years ago, and it basically took off. A lot of the senior people, who we will refer to them as the senior upline. The senior upline have been with the company since its inception. I will use the group that my wife is attached to in the pyramid as an example. Okay, so this individual, who's the senior upline, has been with the company for 7 years. This individual, very intelligent individual, gave up their full-time job to pursue this as their full-time job. Okay, we'll give you a little story on that. And so there's that. Now, what they did is this person was very, very, very confident and enthusiastic about the product. They use the product. They demonstrate the product. Okay, it's great as far as a cosmetic company. Okay, very high quality, not just in the product, but also the packaging. Packaging is very first rate. And so, as being one who used to work for a distributor of both golf clubs and golf accessories, I can tell you the packaging that they use for this is top rated. This ain't just some bullshit, generic fucking packaging. This is like legit, next level packaging that you would see in a fine, in a place like a Macy's or someplace like that at their cosmetic counter. Okay, this is good shit. So, along with the product being of that level. Now, so this lady is full time. So she made this as her full time job. So she would go and do her demonstrations and whatnot. And she started building her legs. They call them legs, not necessarily pyramid, but legs. But it ends up being a pyramid in the total structure of things. So up to the point to where, as of Friday noon, she had over 250 people on her downline. Okay. Now, yeah, it's a lot of freaking people. Now, this is just one lady. Okay. It's just one lady. And she's not even the biggest person in the food chain. Okay. As far as doing this type of thing with this particular company. Again, I'm only talking about this particular company and people who are using this company as their sole MLM. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of people out there in the MLM sphere or industry or out there that do multiple companies. So as long as they're not competing companies, they do multiple ones to have multiple streams of income. Anyway, so as of noon, actually as of 4 p.m. Eastern time, they had their town hall meeting. So the town hall meeting, my wife missed it because she got confused. She thought it was 4 p.m. our time. It ended up being 4 p.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, they get you some sunglasses, buddy. Wookie, is a PPW a PowerPoint parkour? Yes, good. I will steal that. So anyway, so they had their town hall meeting, and it lasted about an hour. Well, my wife missed it, and she tried to get on when she thought it was going to be on, and she ended up missing it. So what happens about an hour later or 30 minutes later, she received a transcript email of the complete town hall. So it has an introduction email. They talk about what happened, and then there's numerous document attachments supporting the bullet points. Okay, on the email, which is the bullet points that were in the on the actual live event. Normally in the past, like I said before, they're going to debut a new product coming out. They're going to give timelines on that. They're going to be talking about now every summer they have a thing. They have a big event, a big, huge party somewhere in the United States. And they all get together. And they give awards out for the previous year's sales and events and people ranking up. Okay. Yeah.
Ike's in the chat.
Is it all about what? Yeah. Not well. No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Ike. Welcome. Anyway, so they have a big party in the summertime somewhere in the United States, and they give people awards and pat each other on the back.
Bohemian Grove.
A good job. Yeah. No, not Bohemian Grove. So, but they talk about this in these town halls. And anyway, this town hall took a very, very different tone. Now, in last year's town hall, when they debuted other cosmetic lines coming out, other things they're doing, they have an award. They were actually had a competition to win a trip to some freaking Caribbean island or something like that, right? And then those top people that won the top sales, whatever the category was, all got, to go to some island that could bring a guest with them, right? Go swimming or whatever. So they announced that last year. Now, here's the thing. So this time they started out with, we canceled the award trip. We've canceled the summertime get together. So that's kind of like a what the hell, head scratcher. So anyway, what this company basically laid out was that they are in if they didn't make changes, they were in a danger zone that could prevent them from ceasing as a business in 2025. Okay, now. That's what they say. That's what they say. Now that rang a big freaking red bell in my fucking head and my wife's, because just the very year before, on the same freaking town hall meeting, the owner of the company said, we carry no debt. We are buying equipment, manufacturing equipment, cash, so we don't have to frickin' carry a loan or debt on purchasing any kind of equipment for tooling and manufacturing for the products that we're going to come out with. Okay. Now they said that. Now it comes out that, we have to make all these changes, because if we don't make these changes, we might not make it through Christmas. Okay. As a business, we might get shut down. Then in the fine print, because once my wife gets motivated, it's hard to fucking stop her. Okay? So she read every single freaking inch, every millimeter of that fucking email, every single attachment, upside down, backwards, and did it 5 fucking times. Okay, so she knows that thing almost verbatim. So what they said was, the announcement was by the keynote speaker, which is the owner. They've been in financial straits for 3 years. What? Wait a minute. Last year you said we carried no debt. We're fine. We're just waiting to buy this equipment. We want to buy out this equipment fully because we don't want to carry any debt and we don't have a loan, right? Right. So now you're saying if we don't make these changes, we're kaput by Christmas. Wait a minute. What? Wait. What happened in a year? And wait. Where'd this 3 years come from? So you're meaning to tell me you make this fucking announcement a year ago from last year? You said we carry no debt, we're debt free, etc. But now you say, well, 3 years we've been in bad financial straits. What? Wait a minute. So last year you lied to us, lied to my wife and all her friends that are doing this stuff by saying you had no debt, but yet at that point in time, I don't know, you were already 2 years in the hole? What? Doesn't make any sense now, does it?
Well, unless they were lying.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing. So now, So the big thing that they started off with was the structure. As I went over this what an MLM is, and we talk about a pyramid scheme and an MLM, they're basically structured identical. There's one person on top, and then the business grows outward and down, okay, or outward and up, meaning that the person who's at the top, who started it, okay, they keep rising as new people come on board, and then the pyramid starts widening out the footprint, but it still gets taller and taller and taller because you add more people. Okay, so they've changed that structure now. Now, remember, I told you about this executive individual who was had 250 people in her big, huge pyramid, right? So now they're going to change it. It's not going to be a pyramid anymore. The structure is going to be a flat line. So you, as the stylist or the rep, you're going to recruit people underneath you, okay? But you, as the main recruiter of this, straight line of people, you are able to earn a small percentage off of the total sales of each one of your recruits, okay? Which is typical. But then you also, listen. But then this is how it happens. It's you sell products, and if you sell, let's say you sell $500 worth of product in a month, you get 25%, okay? And you have to be qualified. So now, in the past, there were different levels, okay? So like, let's say my wife sold $600 worth of stuff, okay? She got this level. But then if she hit 700, then she got an extra few cents, or she got some kind of like a little pan, recognition. Oh, you sold XYZ amount in this month, you get this little pan, whatever. Okay. Or you get a title of like, you're a senior representative or something like that, right? If you had a certain dollar amount of sales consistently. Okay. So, and that's the only way to do that is if you have people under you and they have people under them. So those people that you recruit have to recruit other people. Now, here's the kicker. That was the original thing. So the person on top who has 250 people, okay, they still sell product, okay? Now, in the scheme of things, they have about 4 or 5 people under them, okay, directly under them. Because what they have done is, being a leader of this team, this individual would take people she recruited and put that person and designate them under someone in her pyramid. So that would help boost that individual's ranking. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with it. As a team, you're trying to help out your team grow. So if you got a new person that you yourself brought in, instead of having them designated under you, you'll bring them under someone who's either right underneath you or 2 legs down or something like that. Okay. So that now they become designated under that person as part of their team. Well, that's cool. What the hell?
The time prophet.
All right. Okay. Yeah. There is no I in team. Now there is. Now, as far as the company that my wife is selling for, there is. Anyway.
On your own.
So pretty much. Now, this is where the main conversation bullshit starts, okay? Now, there's a social media platform, several platforms that cover MLMs, and it just exploded Friday night. Okay? But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that instead of there being a pyramid under you now it's just going to be a flat line. So it's just you and how many ever people that you directly recruited that are under you, and that's it for you. Now, if you have a recruit that recruits a half a dozen other people under them, okay, in the traditional scheme of things, you would be getting something from those 6 people too, including your recruit, but not anymore.
Yeah.
So you get whoever you've directly signed up. Let's say you sign up 4 people. Okay. Well, you're only going to get percentage on the sales that, because they're under you, of those 4 people, and then whatever you personally sell. And that's it.
Right.
Okay. If those 4 people under them have 4 people each, okay, those 4 individuals who brought in 4 more people, they will get a percentage of sales from the 4 people they each brought in. But that's it. So basically, it's a flat line. There's no more ranks as far as like executive or gold or whatever.
So there's no moving up.
No, there's no moving up. So instead of having a ladder, the ladder just fell over and now it's flat.
Yeah.
So there's no room as far as growing your business because, again, these are independent businesses. Okay. Any MLM, any person selling anything in an MLM is an independent business. Okay. You get a 1099 at the end of the fucking year. Okay. Yeah. My wife got a 1099. Okay. So of all the things that they paid her, all the commission that she was paid. Okay. So yeah, there's no room for growth. So get this. Okay, I want to go to my next door neighbor over here. And I'm going to say, hey, come join this company. It's great. Sell this product. Work under me. It's great. Okay. But what happens is they can't go anywhere.
No.
In the past, it didn't matter what it was. Amway, Tupperware, whatever the fuck it is. Mary Kay, Avon, okay? Yeah. Acme, whatever. It didn't matter. There was always a ladder. There was always a way up, okay? Usually it involved selling more and bringing more people in, okay? So that you would still have to sell stuff, but it became easier for you to make more money because you're getting a small slice of what everybody else sold. That's kind of the idea. Right. But everybody was selling stuff.
Right.
That's not that way now.
No.
Now, the thing is, all these people in this community are all bitching about, oh, suck it up because and and by the way, they did increase the percentage stuff. Now, your typical percentage, if you hit $500 or more in sales, you got 25%. Okay. Now, the next tier, put it this way, anything under $500, you got 25%. Anything over $500, actually, the reverse. They changed it. Okay, as of 12 noon Friday, it was $600. You got up to $600 in sales, you got 25%, or $599. Anything over $600, you got an extra 5%. So if you had $599 one month and you got 25%, and you hit $602 the next month, you got 25% plus what's called an enhanced incentive, which is 5% off of retroactively for the month. And the enhanced is paid like monthly, whereas your regular commission is paid weekly. Okay. Now they've changed that to where it's $500 instead of $600. So that's fine. That's great. Yeah. And you get an extra 5% if you go like 501. Okay, great. But the next tier up you have to hit to get another 5%, which they call 10%, is $1,800 in total sales.
Okay.
So that you could go from making 30% to 35%. And then they did unveil this level. This was never done before with this company. They said, okay, we're going to give you 40% in commission if you sell over $4,000 worth of product.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. These products are not they're these products range anywhere between $15 and $25 a piece.
Yeah. Maybe
more for like they have like monthly like box club type shit where it's usually like about $100 or some shit like that. Okay. Right. Or maybe less. I don't know for sure. But I do know that these are, these aren't high end, these aren't high dollar items. It's not like $100 a pop or something like that. They're like, like I said, anywhere between 10, 15 and 25, $35. So there's that. Now it's a flat line, no growth. Okay. Right. You're pretty much just going to be stuck. Okay. If you like the product and you want to get a discount on the stuff that you use, great. Just be there, do whatever. Maybe move $500 worth of pop product and get your 25% off, and get a percentage off on what you buy. for your personal use. Okay, and be done with it. But you can't start a business now. There's no going up. So let's go back to the individual who was at the top of this pyramid of 250 people. This individual now has 4 people underneath her.
Yeah.
Not 250. She has 4. And the reason why she only has 4 is because she took, over the course of building her business and building her pyramid, she took people that she recruited and put them underneath someone else below her to help boost them. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is a great team concept. Okay. I'm going to take someone, I just recruited this one. Hey, I want to put it over here under this person and that help them boost theirs. Or this one over here needs an extra body. So when I recruit, I'll put them under them. Okay. I just realized you don't need a ladder on a pyramid. Yeah, well, sort of you do, but whatever. Yeah, maybe a ramp.
There's no going up in a pyramid nowadays.
Yeah, no. So what happened is now you have to understand this. This affected the people that were the big dogs in this company throughout the country. Okay. They also operate internationally. They started operating internationally a couple of years ago. So this person went from 250 people to 4 people. This individual, through disclosure, being honest, sent out did her own little video thing yesterday, and the wife watched it and listened and commented and all this. It was a live little video. This individual, let's say this individual made almost $5,000 a month. Okay.
Yeah.
This individual is a math person. Okay. You know how math people are. Okay. They studied the numbers inside and out. So
yeah,
she went from somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,000 a month of earnings for the last 6 or 7 years to what her calculations were just off the top of her head. She went from $5,000 to $250,000.
Grand?
Dollars.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that was a big blow. So there's a bunch of people who are out there on these websites and all these chat blogs and shit like that who are really stirring up shit because they're saying, oh, this company, your company, don't be such a wimp and suck it up because, hey, you're going to get 40%. But if these people don't know what the fuck the inside story is or the rest of the story on the compensation.
That's the rest of the story.
Exactly. So now, okay. So what that does is that demotivates everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, the excuse that was used for doing this compensation transition and changing it completely from a pyramid to a flat line was that the company was concerned because they were finding out that some people were selling the products for a extremely cut rate at like Swap Meets or eBay or something like that. Okay. And that they claim that this was undervalue the product, or devalue the product. Okay. We had this conversation yesterday with Star Wars. Okay.
Yeah.
But, so this would devaluate the value of the product or the value of the company. Okay. The thing is, though, people have to understand that if someone's selling the shit on eBay for $5 and it's worth 15, okay, maybe it's somebody who doesn't sell that product anymore and they want to get rid of it.
Right.
Okay. They're going to go to a swap meet. They're going to go to eBay, whatever. They're going to sell it. They want to get rid of it. Whatever it is. They don't want it anymore.
Right.
They can't sell it for full price. They don't want to sell it for full price. They want to get what they can get and get out. Okay. Now that was one of the excuses used to devaluate the product. Okay. Devalue the product. Morning, Cotton. Welcome to the rant. Morning, Cotton. Welcome. Anyway, so let's devaluate the product. Here's the thing. Now, this is only one part of it. I'll get to the rest, which will really impact the whole situation. But so now that they've changed it from a pyramid to a flat, all those people who were in the middle that worked their way up in that sea of 250 people, how many of those people do you think have invested in the company with having stock product, with having logoed merchandise, having other kinds of assets for setting up, for doing events, okay, logoed event stuff, chairs, tables, pop-up tents, runners, banners, signage to set up at the events to sell the product. Okay, they got all that shit. They've invested in that. Okay, it's all custom. It's got the company logo, the product logo on it.
Pocket too.
So my estimation is that those people in the middle, from the bottom to the lady on the top, have probably got a crap ton, like freaking totes and totes and totes full of product that now they're disgruntled, and they feel they've been lied to, because last year they said the company was debt free, and now they're told we've been in dire straits and we gotta change the shit, otherwise we won't make it till the end of the year.
Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Well,
it's going to be a fucking avalanche of product.
Yeah.
Swap meets, yard sales, freaking eBay, Etsy, you name it. Okay. However, people are going to offload it. They're going to offload it.
Well, like 5-for-1 deals coming out.
Dude, yeah. They're going to get rid of it because they're pissed off. Now, here's a little bit more going on. At that same event this Friday, they announced that we're going to be selling 40 different products through Amazon. Wait a minute. This company was 100% for, its representatives of the company, the people to show and demonstrate and stuff like that and gather people and sell. Okay. So now you're going to go to Amazon. Oh, but we're going to sell it. The price is going to be 40% more than what a customer can buy it through your shopping site or our website.
Right.
Oh, that's nice. So someone with Prime who's already buying whatever else that they're buying on Amazon, then they want to pick up some of this product. Okay. They're going to get it for shipping free anyway, because they've got a Prime account. So it's no shipping. So guess what? That 40% is pretty much meaningless, because they're gonna pick up the product through Amazon. But what that does do is, instead of buying it through the link of the representative that you may already do business with, you're gonna buy it over here because it's just convenient for you, and you're gonna get it the next fucking day.
Well, I tend to think that this is why they've gone this route, to try to de-emphasize the stylists and stuff, the people that have been with companies for several years.
It gets better,
and you're trying to push the Amazon products now.
It gets better. It gets better. So now they debuted that. Okay. 40 different products, 40% higher retail price. Okay. Now they're doing that. Okay.
Oh, my question is, question.
Yes.
What's Amazon's cut in this whole thing?
I don't know, but this is what I do know about people in retail companies in general. They're going to try to squeeze the vendor for the best price they can in a contract. Okay. Walmart is notorious for that, especially with small vendors. They have 4,000 fucking locations plus in this country, Walmart does, and they have the reach. So the only ones that have any kind of a negotiating bar with them, or it has some kind of flex with them, is the big companies, like huge companies. Okay? The little guy gets stepped on. Now they said that. So 40 SKUs, it's going to be 40% more on Amazon, right? They can buy it straight from Amazon. They don't go through the distributor or the rep. Now, what they're going to do is, a company policy is that the rep cannot market the product on social media. That has been a standing rule. The rep cannot market this product on social media. The company announced also Friday is that part of their restructuring is that now they're going to be pursuing contracts with social media influencers to promote the product through affiliate links that bypass the rep. So there's that now. So you're going to have somebody who takes a bath in a fucking milk and Cheerios that's got 5 million fucking followers, because they're an idiot. They're going to be pushing your cosmetic products through an affiliate link in their description down below. And it's going to bypass the rep, but that affiliate link gives that influencer a little bit of a percentage. They all do. It doesn't matter what niche you're in, what product it is. That usually that's why you have an affiliate link, is so that they push the product, they send someone through their link. This person gets a percentage, whether it's 5, 10%, whatever the percentage is. It's usually small. And they go straight to the website through their link. So it's attached so that the company knows exactly who the hell it came from.
Right.
Just like with their own reps. Okay. So they got that going for us, which is nice. Now, not only did they destroy the pyramid, it's now flat. There's no room for growth for your business, okay, per se. Oh, but they're going to give you 40%, but you got to sell $4,000 worth of product that's like $10 a piece.
Yeah.
Good luck with that shit a month. Now, so they flattened it out. So there's no real growth for anybody. They've got 40 SKUs at 40% higher markup on Amazon. Now they've got an affiliate program with influencers, which are typically contracts. They're contracts. Okay. Through these different influencers that could be TikTok, well, probably not, but Instagram, probably YouTube, probably Tumblr, all these other different, Facebook, probably for all I know, all these different platforms, that these influencers are on. So they got that. So now, and then also in the past, if let's say a customer was just perusing through, I don't know, Google, and they Googled the company, or the company came up in a search, and they want to go to the website. So they go to the website, okay, and they're looking at the product and go, oh, this is cool. I like this. I like that. I want to try this. I want to try that. So in the past, what they did on the website is what they would do is they would say, hey, you want to purchase something? Let's find out where you're at, and we'll hook you up with the representative nearest to you, and you can go through their link, and that way. And then if you have information, you want to get information on becoming a rep yourself, you can go through the link for this particular person in your area.
Yeah.
That way the rep got a percentage of the sale. And then if you had any questions, you can contact that particular rep that's close to you, right?
Yeah. Well, that's gone.
They ain't doing that now. That's gone because it's an option. It's not an automatic thing. It's an option. So you go to the website, you want to buy something, you're going to buy $100 for the shit. And so you go to check out. Oh, you want to talk to a rep? You have an option. No, check out. Gone. Now, the rep doesn't get anything out of that now. They have no contact now. This is not a future customer of theirs. They're gone.
Yep.
Then here's the icing on the freaking cake with sprinkles and a cherry. Okay. Somebody asked, this was in this document. They had in this email, they had document attachments.
Yeah.
In these attachments, they had frequently asked questions. They had answers to those questions. And pretty much the one question was, because they're now selling on Amazon. Okay. Amazon is retail. It's not going through their site. They're selling it straight off Amazon.
Right.
Is the company going to go full retail?
Brick and mortar.
Meaning go to and sell through Target, Walmart, whoever, right? Okay. Whatever these places are, Sephora, whatever, right?
Right.
The answer was Not in the fiscal year 2025. So
look for something around this time next year saying that they are.
Yeah. So here and okay. So what this has set up is this, and my wife pointed this out very succinctly. Not only have they reduced the growth of anybody's business as an independent representative of this company, not only have they undercut their growth technically by not linking them with potential customers, but they have, in a sense, created a situation where the actual representative is competing with its own fucking company.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're competing with their own company.
But the representative has to sell the product at a higher markup because the company is selling it to them at a higher markup.
Now listen, yeah, they sell it at the MSRP. Okay, now here's the thing. Now when you're talking online sales, it goes through a shopping link. The shopping link goes to the website. The website has all the prices. The rep doesn't set the prices on the website. That's all the company. So basically, it's a shopping link, a quasi affiliate, but it's a shopping link that goes through the rep, identifies the rep when they go onto the portal. Basically, they're using a portal to get to the website to order product. Okay. Right. The rep gets a percentage of that. Well, now they bypass that by using Amazon, by also retooling their website to not let that happen. And then they're using affiliate links with people with contracts and on the influencer sphere.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, okay, the rep can sell all the product that they can, physically sell it at events and shows and big shindigs and whatever. Like, we were at a big thing back in December, the last 2 weeks before Christmas, both Saturday and Sunday. We had a pop-up, 8-foot by 8-foot pop-up. We had tables, we had chairs, we had signage, we had all kinds of stuff. The wife had product and all that stuff. And, you know, it did cost us some money for the event for 2 weeks, for the 2 weekends. And we made a little bit more, but basically we broke even. We broke even, basically. Okay. Because the event was not well publicized and there was a lot of other things going on both those weekends that kind of took traffic and other vendors away. But, okay, so you still can go do things like that. Okay. The problem is now, and remember what I said was that the reps can't do social media marketing.
Yeah.
Okay. They can do videos of showing you how to apply the product. Okay. And they can send you can have a link attached to their portal, but that's it.
Yeah.
They can't market it like now what they're going to be doing with these influencers. But needless to say, I don't think a lot of things are going to be changing right away as far as her business, as far as like the money, the income, which is not that much. I mean, you know, now she has 2 people under her. She's had 2 people for a couple of years. You know, she's pretty much been doing it, you know, selling, making the majority of her money is made off of her effort. I don't think that's going to change. They did lower by $100 what the threshold is for enhanced to get the extra 5%, which is fine. But the thing is, long-term growth for a business is not there now. So if you just want to have extra money to pay for like gas and eat out dinner and have some pizzas delivered or something like that, extra money for that, okay, that's great. But, you know, as far as having your, you know, your business, your new business adventure where you are tracking growth and you're going to buy a computer and you're going to buy all this other shit to track all this shit and you're going to have invest in a billing software and all this other bullshit and domain names.
Right.
Forget it. It ain't going to happen.
No.
I find the perfect book for you on Amazon. What? Did you know that you can buy pyramids on Amazon? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could. Pretty sure you can. So anyway, so now also 2024 has seen several different MLM companies go under. There was one that was real sudden, and it happened in. I think everybody got notified right after Thanksgiving. Their reps got notified, and it was very popular. We bought we had a lot of their stuff, and basically what they do is they make fabric totes and different things. So they made this really awesome awesome canvas like laundry baskets that were canvas or collapsible. They had totes that you could put in these in the corners. You put these little extension bars to keep them rigid, and things like that. A lot of great stuff. And then they had purses and wallets for the ladies, things like that. I actually used one of those totes for putting my briefcase and other stuff in that I carry with me in the trunk of the car for my 9-to-5 job. So, and they went like, it was just like out of nowhere. People got Pearl Harbored on that. So all these people that have been selling this company's been around for a long time too. And they just said, you know what? Sorry, we have to close. Our final day of business is December 31st. And it's like everybody just freaking like collapsed. But there's been several companies, and then there's been the companies that have changed their compensation to where it's more rigid, it's more difficult to reach certain levels depending on the company. And then, of course, I'll say this: Tupperware. Okay, Tupperware went through a realignment bankruptcy. They didn't go out of business. I tried to get back in with them, unfortunately, at the wrong time for personal reasons. It had nothing to do with what they were doing. It had everything to do with what I'm doing, because I have other interests at this time that I want to pursue, which did not give me the time to focus on Tupperware as a means of, some side money. It just wasn't going to happen. So I had to stop. I had to call my upline and say, hey, look, thank you, blah, blah, blah. Appreciate it, all that stuff. I can't continue on because I have other things I'm pursuing that are going to take time away from that. And I can't legitimately, pursue that and do this at the same time. It's just not going to happen. So maybe there'll be another date, another time, but and I had to leave because I was with Tupperware over 20 years ago, and I had a great time with it. Still got some of the product that I had from back then that I got. So, but anyway, nevertheless, but the companies are changing their pricing or their reimbursement structure, their compensation, and not only the levels of sales, but also how frequently. Like some companies have a rolling, like 3 or 4 months. You have to make X amount of dollars or you become inactive. Okay. Or there were companies where you have to hit a certain goal every month to hit what they call qualified status. So it was kind of, they had some benchmarks that they started moving the goalposts on these other companies. And so people were leaving those companies, going to other places that looked like they were more stable. Like this company my wife was involved in looked more stable as a business in the industry of MLM. Not anymore. So yeah, the funny thing is everybody and my wife's in on all these different chat groups and all these different blog groups that are in the industry of MLM. They're all talking about. Okay. Yeah. They're all talking about. We're going to cut this out here real quick. They're all talking about just the compensation package.
Yeah.
Okay. They're debating that. They're not talking about anything else that I already talked about that's causing those reps to compete with their own company. So anyway, okay, I'm going to call it because we're at 1 hour and 10 minutes, and I have to actually go do some stuff myself. I want to thank everybody in the chat. Cotton Ministries, Time Profit. I don't know who else was here. Oh yeah, I like Ike. Thank you for being here.
B-Dog.
B-Dog was in the chat as well. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Did I mention the Time Prophet? Yeah, how can I
Yes, you
forget
did.
the Time Prophet? Time Prophet, B-Dog, Cotton, and I Like Ike. Thank you all for being in the chat this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you're at, early evening. Now at 7 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock my time, we'll be doing Cryptids and Conspiracies on the Skinwalkers. So don't miss that. We're going to be doing that tonight at 5 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock Eastern. It's already up. Bunny's already got his stuff up. I'm going to be putting mine together here later this morning so that my both my website, both my YouTube and Rumble will be listed. So anyway,
B-Dog was shoveling snow, so he's having climate change in his area right now.
He's suffering. He's experiencing climate change.
Climate change, yes.
That sucks.
You know, damn that climate change.
I know, right? Climate change. That's what happened in California. Climate change.
Climate change. Climate change, yes.
Yes. All right, everybody. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the chats tonight. This is going to be an interesting little one here and for the Skinwalkers. And so hopefully we'll see you guys if you're interested in that paranormal type of stuff and legend, myth, and lore, cryptids and conspiracies. So we will see you all then. Again, thank you very much, everybody who's watching. And please don't forget to please like and subscribe if you haven't already to my channel and to my Rumble channel of the same name because it's in stereo. It's hurting at two places at once, Rumble and here right now. So
shameless plug.
I know, right? Great. We'll be doing the same thing tonight. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And I bid you adieu. And we'll see you tonight.
We all just want to party. Yes, yes. We don't care what we're